Wake up. Doing a food review.
Oh, let's go.
Today, we got a local Mexican restaurant by the name of Patron's. Here's what we got. Colorado chili something. Some tortillas. Salsa. Chips. I'm gonna show you what's in here. The star of the show right here. Woo. First thing we're trying. Classic chips and salsa. The chip, I believe, could personally use more salt, but as far as the salsa goes, you have the perfect level of spice in there. It's a little bitey, but not too hard, so I think everyone of all ages could enjoy it, old, young. My one critique with the salsa, though, is it's a little bit too watery for my taste, so it's not too easy to get on the chip. But other than that, I think it's a great salsa, high quality, and you can tell it's homemade, made with love, and that's what is really important.
Now we got the chicken quesadilla. It's listed as an appetizer, so you could go for a meal, but I'll stick with the appetizer. Let's dig in. It is really quite good. I like how there's a lot of cheese in there. I appreciate that. Really, I got nothing bad to say about this chicken quesadilla. It's a good quesadilla.
Now I'm gonna try the quesadilla. This chicken is beautifully cooked. It has the perfect level of moisture in my opinion. It leads me to believe that it's a chicken thigh rather than a breast. And I'm also a big fan of how much cheese they put on here. Not too much to take over the chicken, but just enough so you can get a sweet little feel. Here we have the chili Colorado. We had to bring some of our own silverware since they didn't give us any, but let me tell you what's in here. We got the chicken right here, refried beans, and then the rice. So we're gonna have to try each one of those and give them a good review. First, let's try the refried beans. You know, I've always been a big fan of refried beans, and I know good from bad when it comes to them. So it's a good scoop right there. Not much to say about these. I mean, it's pretty hard to mess them up, but definitely a solid refried bean. Now we're gonna try some of the rice. Same with the beans, it's kind of hard to mess this up, but definitely a solid rice. It's cooked perfect, not too soft, not too hard where that it's undercooked. So you know the rules, save the best for last. So now we're gonna get a good bite of chicken. Perfect. It seems like we got some red sauce on here. I don't know what it is, but I guess my taste buds would tell me. Don, I'm disappointed, but I'd say it's under-seasoned. I'm not quite sure what this sauce is, but I can't even tell. It has no flavor. You're really putting me in a tough spot here, Don. I mean, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to give this chicken a 4 out of 10. Between all the food we got here, I'd give this dish 5 out of 10. It seems a little brutal, and it is. But come on, seriously, we gotta do better, Don.
Now, it's my turn. Let's give these refried beans a try. I will say, those are some pretty good beans. I do wish there was more though. Let's dig into the rice. A little rice and bean combo. Come on, get on there. A little bit of chicken in there right there too. I will say, that 3-piece combo right there, the beans, rice, and chicken, is hard to beat. Rice, solo, I'd give it 7 out of 10. Let's give it another bite. I do like that. I do like whatever sauce is on here as well. Let's dig into the chicken. See, opposite to Nate, I think that's some pretty good chicken. I don't know, gets the job done for me. Tastes good enough. I'll give the chicken a 7 out of 10 as well. And overall, I'm gonna give this whole 7 out of 10 as well. Since we're split on the chicken, we're gonna get the driver's opinion.
Hey driver,
The driver seems to like it. I think Nate's the odd man out on this one.
When I said save the best for last on the chicken, I was lying. This is the best. Here we got what looks to be a chocolate drizzle, some whipped cream, and of course, the cinnamon sugar coated churros. So, make sure you get some whipped cream on that bite. That is a good churro. Not only does it have amazing flavor, but the texture is profound. Texture in food plays a huge role, and this churro really does a great job. So with all that being said, I'm gonna give the churro a 9 out of 10. It's hard to give a 10 out of 10 because I believe there's always room for improvement, but that's a pretty dang good churro, and I don't mind going back for seconds on that one.
Let's get some of all that whipped cream and that chocolate sauce on there. That really hits the spot. After eating the somewhat spicy entree, the dessert, it is prime when you get that nice sweetness to contrast with the spice. It really does the job well. That being said, I'm gonna have to rate this churro a perfect 10 out of 10. Oh.
Yo no me atrevo a bailar arriba de esa tarima. Yo no me atrevo a bailar arriba de esa tarima. Con esas bailadoras que vuelan con cada rima. Con esas bailadoras.